One of the most commonly asked questions I get is, John, what is the best workout or workout program for fat loss? And the answer is something that probably won't surprise you. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy John Mango, and this lighting is money. I'm back representing Beyond the Iron. This is my YouTube channel where I upload videos every single week or day. So if you're interested in getting to your fitness goals faster and more enjoyably, then consider subscribing. Now, before I start off the video, I'm gonna quickly mention that I do have a 30-day fat loss program. Before you click off, before you call me a sellout, listen, this program will not get you to your dream body in 30 days, but it's a program I made to really jumpstart and help you start losing fat as soon as possible so that eventually you can get to your goals, okay? So the link for that is in the description below. So again, 30-day fat loss program, I made it. Is that the best fat loss program? It must be, because I made it. The answer is no, it isn't the best fat loss program. And you're probably wondering, this guy's the worst salesman of all time. And I would say this to you, I'm just being honest, okay? Let's break this down first. There's actually so many more factors that go into a workout program when it comes to fat loss that has to do not with just how the workouts are programmed or, what the structure of the workout is. I mean, there are exercises that burn more calories per minute than others, but again, there's a fundamental aspect to a workout program that's gonna make it the best for you to lose fat. So let's talk about it. So again, like I said, one fundamental thing above all else that matters the most when it comes to choosing the best fat loss program for you. And it's not programming, it's not exercises, it's not the sets, reps, intensity, volume, none of that, okay? Instead, it is adherence. Now, adherence simply means your ability to stick to a certain program. So for example, let's say I gave you a list of, scientifically speaking, the best exercises that burn the most calories per minute on the one hand, and then on the other hand I give you, basic compound exercises that don't burn as many calories as these high intensity ones on the other side. Now, you could formulate the best workout program with little timing, high intensity, and the best exercises that burn the most calories per minute. In other words, what would seem like on paper as the most optimal. However, if you don't enjoy it, you hate it, you don't want to do it, that means your adherence is low. That means your chances of sticking to that program long enough to actually see those results you're looking for are also low and to some extent non-existent eventually, because always remember this: consistent slow progress is better than inconsistent fast progress. Or another way to put it, the least optimal program done consistently and stuck to over time will produce far greater results than the most optimal program that you're not sticking to or you're not doing. Again, the program is going to be as optimal as you are, okay? It doesn't work unless you do. So yes, that's basically what it comes down to, is the best fat loss workout is the one you enjoy and that you're going to do the most. With that being said, I'm not just going to leave you with that, but let's go ahead and break down certain things that you still want to have in that program, and again, still tailoring it towards you, because of course, walking at a very slow pace for 45 minutes on a treadmill simply isn't going to be effective at all, okay? So there is still a line that you don't want to cross. Like, if you think it's easiest to stick to, walking on a treadmill for 45 minutes while watching TV or reading a newspaper because that's easiest to stick to because it's the least amount of work, well, I got bad news for you as well. It's likely not going to create effective or fast enough results to keep you motivated, okay? So there still has to be a degree of intensity and of exercises that are actually going to do something for you. So I want to quickly break down what you want to look for in this workout program, or if you're building it yourself, what you want to include. That's going to be, first and foremost, big basic compound exercises, okay? We're talking resistance and weight training, okay? You must be doing weight training if you want to lose fat and alter your body composition to actually look better and feel better day to day. Basic compounds are things like squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, pull-ups, lat pull downs if you need the options. There's tons of machine variants to those that could also be considered options if you're not comfortable in executing those bigger lifts on your own. Which, by the way, if you aren't, I do recommend that you either hire a trainer or a coach and get comfortable with doing those exercises for the sake of longevity and for being able to do them in the long term, because they're very beneficial and very important that you master faster if you want to take your fitness and health to that next level someday. Now next, resistance training, basic compounds, okay? And if you want to go a little bit more detail about that, you're really focusing on building muscle, then I've got plenty of workouts. You can check them out up here. Plenty of workouts and programs, routines, splits, everything that you need to build and do it right, okay? So check those out. Now the next thing you need is some form of cardio. Now I've again covered videos on high intensity, low intensity, steady state, and endurance training, all that stuff. But the point here is you want to include some sort of cardio, whether it be in the exercises themselves, doing high intensity exercises, okay? Or adding it at the end of your workout or whenever you can fit it in your schedule. So the cardio is very important because it does burn the most calories per hour, especially when in comparison to weight training. Now, the benefit weight training has is that you're gonna be burning calories over time, okay? It's gonna be a compounding effect, but with the cardio, if you do something like high intensity interval training, you can also still get that same effect. So, if you wanna maximize burning calories, which is important, because again, if you wanna lose fat and you're eating back all the calories you burn, guess what? Good luck to you, but I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna work. You want to incorporate stuff and burn as many calories as you can to facilitate a calorie deficit. Of course, nutrition is gonna have to be on point. I had to say it, nutrition needs to be on point. We're talking about workouts here, so let's go over one more thing. Make sure that the workout is not too complex or too complicated, because again, although it may seem very nice on paper as you build it out or see it on the, bodybuilding.com or wherever, it might look cool because it's very complex, but don't let these people fool you or these programs fool you into thinking that more complex, more optimal is better. Remember, adherence is key. My workouts are all very basic because that's all you need. Get in the gym, do what you can in that 30 minutes, 45, 60 minutes, and get out. Get the work done and get out. There's no need to waste time and complicate things and make it harder to stick to by overcomplicating the workout program. So those three things are things that you should be incorporating in this very basic guideline. Again, workouts are on the channel if you need some more. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just shoot me a comment down below and I'll answer them, or you can follow me on Instagram and shoot me a direct message there. I'll also be happy to help you out with that. I want you to keep two things in mind, okay? So two key important things before I close out the video. One is that your progress when you're lifting weights will be very minimal and limited unless you're tracking those weights and making sure that you take control of your progress. So what I mean by that is the importance of lifting weights is not just you go in, you move a bar from A to B. You need to actually get stronger, build the muscle. This will alter and shift your body composition, but you're gonna have a hard time doing that unless you track the weights, track the sets, track the reps, and make sure that you're applying progressive overload. These principles are important for you changing the way you feel. Nobody just wants to lose weight, we wanna lose fat, tone up, look better, right? The last thing, and I'm gonna remind you again, no workout, no exercise, no program will cause fat loss directly if your nutrition is not on point and if you're eating all the calories that you burned in the workout back later on during the day. So with that being said, make sure that your primary focus is on obtaining a caloric deficit through diet and or through the workout programs that you're gonna build now, okay? That is the number one thing. You can work out as hard as you want for as long as you want. All you gotta do is eat back all the calories to undo everything. So keep that in mind and always remember that. That's pretty much it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I know it was a bit shorter, a little bit informal, but I wanted to bring this to you because again, I get it asked all the time. I wanna make sure I make a clear, concise video on it. So the summary here is there's no such thing as the best fat loss workout, the best fat loss exercise, the best fat loss program, but rather one that's gonna help you stick to it for a long period of time, create the right habits, and get you those results in the end. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like down below, comment, like I said before, share it with your friends and family who are wondering the same thing, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for weekly fitness content helping you get to your goals faster and more enjoyably. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.